Sheila.
Sheila? Wasn't there a cat goddess, an Egyptian cat goddess?
Yeah.
Bast.
Is that
Bast
Bast.
and show.
Bast.
And
Yeah.
then there's another one that starts as SH.
Bastet? Bast.
I don't know the SH one. I can't think of it.
It's supposed to be the counter to Bast. It's supposed to be the evil.
So
Shoggoth.
Bastet
That's the only thing I can
is
think
the
of.
female one, huh? She was the goddess of the moon. You said there was another cat goddess? God?
Maybe that's, maybe yeah, Sekhmet. The lion
That's
goddess.
mad.
Duck butt?
Sekhmet's not really a cat though.
The lion goddess.
The body of a woman with a lion head.
Yeah.
Lioness.
That's pretty much all the Egyptian gods is head of animal.
When
Body
she
of a
was in
god.
a calmer state, she would take the form of the household cat goddess Bastet. So Bastet's really the only one, but I guess there was a male version. Maybe not. I think of cat, I think of feline, I think of female. Maybe there's a correlation there on purpose. I mean, and do cats really have sexes anyway? You can't tell when you look at them.
Unless you're in Conan Exiles.
Unless you're what?
We're playing
cats have
Conan
balls?
Exiles the other day. Yeah, and literally we're waiting to do something. And I look over and I'm like, and my friend's like, all right, girls, get ready. I'm like, they're not girls. He's like, huh? I'm staring at the back of this one. It's definitely got balls hanging down.
Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious.
So was-
You know, a football coach would call them girls anyway.
So was Anubis a dog?
Dog-headed, jackal-headed.
Jackal.
Jackal. Sweet. All right. Who starts? Juju.
Yeah. Oh,
Question: what do you think happens after you die?
that easy. Want a orc die? He gets spores all over the space. Fill it up, make more orcs, you're born. The best orcs never die, though. They just get bigger and nastier.
Spoken like a true weirdo.
All right, McNeil.
McNeil, when you die, your enemies get all your stuff. Your body will rot into goo and goo into dust, and eventually memories of you fade out and die. Oh, what sweet repose.
Yeah. Okay. Such a brutalist.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We're fatalists.
All right, Tom. Let's wrap it up.
Ravi does not believe anyone truly dies. I guess in that fashion, I am similar to a weirdo over there. The essence of being is eternal, as long as they are alive in the memory of those they left behind. This is why Ravi doesn't fear death, because he's lived a fruitful life.
Nice. That's pleasant.
What? Pleasant?
Uh,
Better than McNeil. Jesus.
both of them.
McNeil.
Yeah, well, you guys, Tom, you're always playing a good two shoes.
Well, you know.
All right, Will.
You know, it depends on my state of mind, actually.
So for Susan, I typed it in. I typed it in character. So if you'd ask her, she would reply, "What happens after death? Nothing. This is it. We're just a bunch of electrical currents going over our brain matter, like writing on a book. The second electricity's turned off, the book is gone. We just got to make sure we write in someone else's book before then.
Nice.
It's very philosophical.
Yeah.
True way to live forever.
Yeah. Well, I think she's more like taking a scientifical, like, sort of viewpoint from it, because because she works with mechanics and electronics a lot, so she kind of learns on like, hey, this is how a brain works, but she also likes the idea of being remembered.
So she takes a pragmatic view of life.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Spoken like a true engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife's been watching this show on Netflix. It's basically a baker teams up with an engineer, and there's these teams of bakers and engineers, and they're given these challenges where they have a bake off, and some of these challenges literally take 24 hours of baking and engineering, and they have to build crazy contraptions and compete with each other with baked goods. So one of them, they had to build a car. They had the metal frame, and that was it. They had to build a whole car, 8 foot long by 4 foot wide, and they had to crash it going 25 miles an hour. And whatever dummy took the least amount of damage won the competition. So they had to put Rice Krispie treats, bumpers. They had to make these crazy seatbelts out of everything had to be edible except for the metal frame, of course.
There was a
cool
junkyard version of a cooking challenge show that I used to like. And I can't remember what the hell it was called now, but yeah, they'd have to go through the junkyard and find bits and bobs to cook with.
Huh.
And build their own. Like one guy built a smoker out of school lockers and shit.
This one, the whole thing's got to be edible. Like they had to build this massive 3 foot high house, and then they put it on a fucking seismic table and they shook it for various periods of time. Whoever house stood the longest won. And you just see this like gingerbread house like just falling down.
That's fucking rad.
It's a good show. It's actually really funny. All right. Time to go spend some electrons. So we got the cat goddess statue.
Yes, you do.
Are we heading back to our hometown of Violet City to deliver said statue?
No. Where? When?
Oh wait. So did we unlock the safe, or do we still need to do that?
You dragged it.
Okay.
You dragged it out.
Okay, so we still need to do that.
Okay.
All right. So the closest place to you is the Potsherd Crater, the little town there.
I can't zoom in at all. Don't know why.
Did you go to the main map?
No. Why would I do that?
Click on the map.
I did now.
Oh, okay.
Once I clicked, I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. So Potsherd Crater.
It's been a while.
Yeah, Rich.
Yeah, you're about a day out of it.
Okay.
Day outside of Potsherd Crater.
So we're supposed to deliver this to the cat businessman.
Correct.
Cat daddy.
Cat daddy.
So the fat cat.
Right. Don't call him that though. He's very particular about his weight.
He's sensitive.
I swelled it with a pH.
Yeah, explain that to him after he's beating your ass. His guards are pummeling you.
It's pretty hot and tempting. Pretty hot and tempting.
pH fat, pH, not L, sorry.
So yeah, we're next to the polished crater.
Did we have some trade goods with us?
No, we sold them all. We have one thing of coffee, evidently. I don't think that it says one, but I don't think we have it. I think it just didn't get erased.
Oh, one completely off topic. I stopped by the comic book store, saw Glenn,
Hey,
How's he doing?
and still kicking. They rearranged the store. They're trying to reestablish game nights.
Oh
that's
yeah.
pretty
It
cool.
says they're not getting any like attendance for Magic the Gathering really anymore.
What?
Yeah, after
Uh-huh.
after COVID, just like everyone just like lost a lot of money, so it's like it's not a very active community to like be spending money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He said they only do it now when they have the new cards or the pre-releases or whatever. Once a month or once I don't know how often that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but they're still there. He said his best year was last year.
Oh, nice.
His best year in sales was last year, which is like, oh, that's cool. And then the landlord tried to kick him out.
Why? He's paying his bill.
Because they wanted to put a restaurant there and he's on a month-to-month lease.
Oh.
And I was like, why are you on a month-to-month lease? He's like, well, you know. And then he went on and on for like 15 minutes. I'm like, dude, I gotta go, bro. My car's
Like,
getting
I just wanted
washed
to
at
say
the car
hi.
wash.
Next time I'll just wave.
He's going on and on about how the guy came in, this ADA stuff, and blah 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 blah. They gotta expand the bathroom, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, I don't care, Glenn.
I kind of do like I like talking shop.
I don't mind talking shop.
Well,
but
go
we
in
weren't-
there, Will. It sounds like
we-
he's really kind of lonely.
We weren't talking.
Yeah,
We weren't
I
talking
will.
shop, Will. He was talking about how his shop
yeah.
needs ADA expansion for its restroom, and the slopes on the fucking sidewalks aren't right, and
Yeah,
all this-
business. Talking business stuff.
Yeah,
Just pretense
real-
to get him out, basically, huh?
yeah,
Why
they
the
were
hell
trying.
does
Well,
he
no,
need
actually,
ADA for his bathroom?
no, he doesn't. But the restaurant that they wanted, the landlord wanted to move in, would have had to upgrade all this crap.
Oh.
So
Yeah, so I don't think
Dude, how big
those
of a
are
fucking restaurant are they
legit.
gonna put in there? That's a
only
tiny
1,000
ass
foot.
store.
Yeah, dude, that shop is not built for like it's
well, they got a Togo's next door that's only 1,000 square feet.
yeah, but like it's not like if you want to put a restaurant, not a fast food place, like that's there's a difference. Anyways,
shop.
yeah. So anyways, safe. I want to break that shit open.
Yeah, you can break that open. Where are you guys heading first? Or are you gonna do it like right outside the house?
No. I guess we head back to the crater.
All right.
How's their supplies doing? We good on supplies?
Uh,
That's a good question.
supplies 9. Yeah, we got enough for almost 2 weeks. Well, we should, but before we leave, we're gonna have to get some.
So let's see. I gotta remember what my skills are, so don't mind me. Yeah,
Sure.
that's the level 1 on this. Day into the future. Oh, okay.
There's nothing to buy at the high-low road.
We're at Potsherd though, right?
Yeah.
We're at Potsherd Crater, right?
Yeah,
Correct, yeah.
They done shared all their pot though already.
yeah, because I don't see anything to buy from them either.
That was terrible, dad joke.
How bad is it to try to cross between the Porcelain Citadel and the Potsherd Crater?
I don't even how would we do that. There's no path. We got a bunch of shit with us. We got a caravan of crap. What are you gonna go ford rivers and go over mountains?
That's what I'm asking. I mean, these aren't really roads that we're following. They're just bare paths.
So it'll probably take. It would probably take you 3 weeks to get over there.
Which would be the same as going up the high-low road and back down.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I'd probably.
Well, we could.
Or if
I
you
don't know.
guys
I'd probably
wanna,
give you a week off, but it'd be way more dangerous.
well, I
Danger?
mean, if you guys want to
Danger.
screw around, we could go try to check out the last Sarai, see what they want and what is down the line eventually, and then head back up to Porcelain Citadel, grab us some
Yeah.
lubricant since that sells so goddamn well.
Okay. Wherever you want to go.
Oh, the lubricant was a one-time deal.
Oh.
It
Oh,
was a
okay.
trade. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. It was trading from somebody who was like
That was payment.
mechanic. And that was because they lifted it from their thing. They weren't trading it
Yeah, we stole that, right?
legitimately. We didn't steal it. Whoever
You
gave it
didn't
to us
steal
stole
They
it.
did. They told you to come in and take it off the shelf. Just come in after the.
Plausible
Stop stealing.
deniability, I guess.
Oh,
But
wait.
don't we have
high-low?
to get this thing back to the fat cat?
Yeah.
Why do we send Endar to go return it to him? Can we do that, Rich?
On what?
Then him by
In
himself.
what?
He's a responsible young man, right?
If people don't go on the roads unless they have to.
Yeah, as long as nothing happens on the way there.
Oh,
A single individual. I
gotcha.
mean, if you weren't here, I would have gone over the after those 5 guys with a lame camel.
Oh, that's right.
You're like, oh, that's right. I have a murderous asshole and a sniper and an assassin.
Hmm. I'm the only one that's got the.
Moral fortitude,
Hold up! Let's not go kill him.
but they're easy targets.
I know. Put your orc aggression away for a little while.
Hey, you don't put orc aggression in the corner.
What the hell that saying come from? I didn't
You
even
can put
understand.
baby in the
baby.
corner.
I don't understand it. Yeah.
Um,
No one puts baby in the corner.
Did I remember Dirty Dancing? Was that
Dirty
not on
Dancing,
your?
there it is.
Dirty
Oh,
dancing.
is that what that's from? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby was the name of the main character, and Patrick Swayze saw her getting scolded by
corner?
her parents. Yeah, put in the corner. Nobody puts Baby in a corner. He's all sound like Batman.
Now that.
So where are we
I'm surprised
going?
He was never Batman.
Yeah, really. I think he probably died before they were looking for another one.
Oh man,
Couldn't he use his ghost?
rough.
Really are. Uh,
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Ready?
I say
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
I say we.
He
get
does
last-
sound like Batman.
What were you going to say?
I say
Sorry,
we hit
baby.
the last Syrah,
Okay.
just so that we could see, we could spend a week there to get the lay of the land of what's coming up, so that we might be able to stock up for trade. Because eventually we got to make our way all the way west, east,
West.
west. I'm like, come on, go up, go up, go up. Okay, west. 'Cause it ain't south or north.
So, The Potsherd Crater has sanguine porcelains. So there are these red porcelain pieces from the buildings that used to be built here, and people go out and mining for them. So you can buy those at 200 a sack. What's up, boy? What? That's a statement. That's not a question. What?
Be right back.
All right. Still wasn't a question. Yeah, so you can buy sanguine porcelains. They use them for pigment. For 200 a sack.
And then I got to look up research all over again. Books. This it? No? Aha, there we go. Oh, that's just the glossary. We don't have the book anymore?
It should be in rules.
The campaign homepage and the World Anvil content, a glossary.
No, under rules. Open the rules folder.
Oh, the rules folder. Oh, okay. It's hilarious. It remembers where I was.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was on equipment, and I'm like, well, that sounds like me. Pretty sure I was looking up equipment and going, there's not a lot of equipment here. Huh. Wow. Let's see. Yep. Let's see.
What I miss?
This-
You missed it all, man. We're done.
Wow, you guys are fast.
TPK.
just did Wordle with my wife.
Ah, there we go. Market research.
Literally, like, the span took me to pour the soda and drink 2 sips out of it. I find it more fun to actually play Wordle with her than to compete with her on it.
Yeah.
Hello. What the hell?
What's going on?
I'm trying to find the. I had it for a second, and then this stupid thing.
What?
The. I don't know why it's okay. Now it's not doing it. I was looking for the market research stuff. I had it for a split second, and then it closed the window on me. Spend a week and 5 times local expenses. They'll learn the prices. Very good. 3 destinations.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's market research.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to go to Last Septi, is to do some market research down there.
What, last try?
Last Sarai. Last Septi.
Let's do it. 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks of provisions. We can do it.
Let's get a little more than that, because we run slow, so we should have 3.
Yeah. Do we have?
Should have 4. Right?
How much funds do we have? Where do I check for that?
The total, the
ready
caravan
caches.
funds is on the caravan sheet, and then your funds should be on your sheet somewhere.
Your sheet, yeah.
Yeah. I was just checking for like where do you say it was called? Caravan sheet?
Yeah.
Yep.
$29.
Okay. Have we split money before, like in the?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, we've split every one we've gotten so far, well, except for the $29.
No, we have 28,662 credits.
Okay. So I have not
that's right,
been
huh?
recording that on my
29K,
end.
huh?
I don't think.
Yeah,
Let me double check.
That's how much the caravan has. Personally, the last time we got money was 2,444, and that was a while ago.
Oh, never mind. I do have my my split. Okay, so yeah, I think like getting an extra week or two's worth of rations is like a good idea. We never know when we're not going to be able to buy them. So,
so 5. So we need 20. Yeah, we need 4. So we need 20 total. So we need another 11. How much? They're $2 a piece, so it's another 22, which is nothing out of our thing. All right, we have enough supplies now to get there without a problem.
As long as we don't get like
Right, as long as there is no problem. So,
the further south we go, the more potential problems there could be, right?
Well, you further south you go, the more you fall off the map.
I forgot what the hours on the side of the map mean. What does that mean?
That's
when
basically
the
when
purple haze happens.
When the purple haze goes away.
Oh, it goes away.
So we have less travel time.
Correct, yeah.
Gotcha. So this is 2.
2 weeks.
And that's
It'll
taking the
take you
time change
4.
into it.
Or no, it takes you. Right, it takes you 3 weeks. No, you're right. It's been a long time.
Holy
Yeah.
crap. So when we get to the Black City, there's only like a couple of hours of travel per day.
Well, I mean, only a couple hours of light. Doesn't mean you don't have to be traveling.
Gotcha.
Because we got lights. And well,
So
we're not moving it.
the purple haze lifts at 9:30 in the morning. correct?
Here, yeah. hmm
When's it actually start?
Probably sundown.
And we can't travel while it's out, right?
You can, yeah. It's just darker.
Oh.
Sky's purple.
I'm assuming it's a lot like fog. You just can't travel fast.
Yeah.
And there's more creatures out? Maybe?
I mean, yeah, nocturnal creatures. But, well, I don't
Probably,
know,
yeah.
because
I mean,
That like to eat the flesh of others?
yeah. If they can see through the fog, purple haze. It's in their brain.
purple haze, purple haze.
You're so close.
I mean, that is a song.
That's okay. I don't know why I've been busting out the song lately, but my friends are getting a little annoyed by it because I'm referencing songs they've never heard of, evidently.
Purple Rain.
No, every time they're like, okay, I'm back. Well, back in a New York groove. And they're like, what the fuck song is that from? I'm like, oh, I've heard it
You're like
before.
back in a New York groove.
Could be.
Evidently, it was one of the guys from Kiss doing a solo.
What a great song by Jimi Hendrix.
All right, so go ahead and mark off a week's worth of supplies.
All right.
And then somebody can roll for misfortune.
Oh.
How do we roll for that again?
D20 plus charisma.
Yeah. How do we do all this again?
D20 plus charisma? I'll roll for it. A D20, huh?
Yeah.
D20 plus 1, right? Plus 1 to
You have
charisma.
a plus one in.
Yes.
Yes, of course I do. I didn't say I could roll very well, but hey, I did!
I was going to say, yeah, he's the only one of us that has charisma. Except for, of course,
Why do you think I have such a sunny outlook on life? You even
except
said
for
that.
Zoberg. Zoberg is a great trader.
How many charismatic people are like, fuck the world? I mean, maybe there's
All right. Overhead, an ultraviolet bird hangs motionless in the air. An echo of distant time comes willowing across the sand, and everything is green and newly clean. In the wake of the bird, the heroes see a world that was, and it bids them to follow.
Cool. Do we want to follow it?
Would you like to follow?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to Purple Haze right now.
So, like, what do we see exactly? What?
Overhead, an ultraviolet bird hangs motionless in the air. An echo of a distant time comes willowing across the sand, and everything is green and newly clean. In the wake of the bird, you see a world you see the world that was, and it bids you to follow.
It sounds so like theoretical.
Right?
Would you like to wander the ghostly path of forgotten times?
I mean,
sounds like a spiritual journey.
are there any battles?
Oh gosh, I'm kind of curious. Like this, like sounds like some mysticism shit. Like obviously we're on some sort of acid trip or something, I guess.
You could ignore it, or you can
What do you guys want to do?
follow.
Down.
Do it.
Did you prepare for it, Rich?
Oh no, God no.
Oh no.
It's just
making
a
this shit up
sentence,
as I
though.
go.
So
All right.
Yeah.
So hold on. I
mean, I guess I'm prepared for it.
As a
Yeah.
as a precog, can I tell you you'll use my oracle to see a day into the future?
Are you up
It
that
looks
high
trippy.
I'm like, hold on, guys.
He doesn't see all of our deaths instantly.
Purple rain. I start singing fucking. It's like songs you never heard of before. You're like, what the heck?
All right. It says during your off-screen journey through the past. See, I guess I was prepared. You acquire a solar powered pistol that does 2d6 damage and takes 1 round to reload.
Oh no!
Can I have that?
Oh gosh.
It requires no ammunition. Or you can
get
try
solar
and
powered,
learn an old tech skill.
Oh,
Old tech skill?
Old tech
Yes, please.
skill.
Like car mechanic?
Yeah, is it a different skill entirely, or is it a?
Let me see if there's anything in here. Otherwise, we're just going to call it old tech skill. There is a skill called Old Tech. It says use long ago techno magic. Understand emoji. So
Solar powered gun.
So that would we would need that skill like in our skill list there, or I guess it
yeah,
would be
we can add it in.
a regular attack, right?
What was that?
If you were going to shoot with it, you just need a regular attack. Or are you talking about in order to use it, you need to?
I think it was and/or,
in
right?
order to use it,
No.
you just need shoot.
Yeah.
But you can learn. It says an old tech skill, and I kind of don't want to lump old tech altogether. It would be something like the higher tier of technology in Stars Without Number. Let me pull that open real quick.
Yeah, I was.
Actually, let me not do this right now.
Wouldn't it be like third?
All right, let me make a note. And if you're interested in the skill, we'll say you take the skill and I'll figure out what it is. And if it ends up it's not what you're expecting, or I make it totally suck or something, then you can have the gun instead. You can choose to have the gun instead later. Sound fair?
What if I just choose the gun?
Yeah, that's fine. Then you don't have to worry about anything.
What do I need? So okay, just a shooting skill. Does anybody mind if I take the gun?
No, you all get a choice.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Oh, we all get a choice.
Wait. What are the other?
One or the other.
Yeah, I'm taking the skill.
Oh, I get it now. You either get the skill or you get the gun.
Yep.
Okay. Like.
Do you have a description of the gun to paste?
Yeah, I can make one real quick.
I'll take the skill.
Yeah, I feel the skill would probably be more important because, like, we could probably find like better weapons eventually, but a skill like this might be like.
Well, I mean, and we don't necessarily all have to take it. I mean, because I'm sure that gun is quite.
It doesn't require any ammo. You can.
Quite expensive. I just realized we have enough to buy a auto wagon. Actually, we have enough to buy 2 auto wagons. They're slow,
All right, solar powered
self-propelled,
pistols in items now.
All right.
and they carry 24 stacks each, and they're armored.
So if we learn the skill, would I be able to, like, deconstruct or reconstruct this thing to make one myself later on?
I don't know.
Okay.
So I said I will decide on what the skill is and what it does in between. Like, I could try and figure it out right now, but I'd rather take time in between the game to do that.
Yeah,
so
no, that's
if
fine.
If you don't like the skill, then you will have the option to say, "Oh, I want the gun." Then.
Okay. That's fine.
I like the skill. I like the idea because, like, in character, it sounds like something she would want.
I'm not really a shooter, so I find that not really a bore guns because sometimes you need them, but it's not really my thing.
Is the range 30 to 100 like my semi-automatic pistol?
That's what we have the murderer and the assassin on the scene for.
I would say no. It's probably more like 300.
Okay. So 10 to 300 or something like that?
No, just 300. 300.
Yeah, so anything under 300 meters I'm not going to be able to hit?
Anything over 300 meters. So the range is short range, long range.
Oh,
so
I see.
Yeah, so you get a negative or whatever if you're shooting over 30 feet in your 30 meters with your semi-automatic, and it will not shoot past 100 meters. But this one, I think 300 solid.
All right. And one shot.
One shot, and then it takes a round to reload.
So, like, you could do one shot, then switch to another weapon, and then, like, if you don't want to, does it like, does it take an action to switch weapons?
I don't believe so.
Okay, just wanted to double check. So, like, just do your one big shot and then, like, continue the fight using another weapon if you want to avoid, like, the reload. That's my opinion. I think that's good. I think that's an idea for later if we get the gun.
Still got to reload it though.
Oh yeah, for, like, in between fights. Like,
I mean, he uses his rifle all the time, which is still an action to reload.
oh, I thought you. Oh, right, because I get around that myself. Right.
I probably don't at short range. So any
Right.
surprise attack is going to be like the pistol.
But here's the fun part. We were going to put that modifier. I was going to put that modifier on your rifle that doubles the
capacity.
The capacity.
I
could do it to that pistol once we get the last try.
That's really good. I like that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I think that's something that you'll probably need Old Tech to do.
Cool.
Oh, well,
Okay,
who wants to get that for me?
Yeah.
Oh, he
So
already
like
did.
it once.
Everybody
Yeah.
else.
Oh, okay.
So we have old tech, and then one of us can remake the gun like down the line if we get parts to do so.
That is not what I said.
Sorry, my bad. I thought. Okay.
I
my
said
bad.
to modify the gun, he would probably need the old tech skill.
Okay. But
Somebody
you
else could
s-
do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I changed the ammo type to infinite and took the magazine out, so I'll just remember that it's one shot.
Yeah,
is there,
the reason
like,
I set it up that way was so that it would make you reload. But I put in the
Okay, I'll
notes
change
that
it.
it doesn't use any ammo.
I'll change it back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you don't have to remember.
Oh,
It forces you to
drawing
reload.
a weapon is a main action.
It's a main action?
Yeah. Reloading a weapon is a main action. Dropping is an instant. I'm amazed it's a main readying is not a movement. I would have thought it was a move action, but nope.
Wait, is it drawing a readied weapon?
Chest pouch. They could ready an item this way or stow it. Combatants draw a weapon, extract an item from their backpack, takes a magazine out of their belt pouch, or otherwise moves an object around on their person is a main action. Because picking up an item from the ground is a move action.
So where are you reading this at?
Under the system on page 50 in the common actions and combat. So I was trying to find out.
Okay, so you're reading ready or stone item, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there's two kinds of inventory slots you have. You have readied items and you have stowed items. So a readied item is like on your belt or something. A stowed item is like in your pack. So it takes a main action to dig something out of your pack or to put something in your pack. But it is a on turn action to draw a ready
okay.
item.
Oh, okay. So
And you can do that any amount on your turn.
right. Yeah. Okay. That didn't make sense. I was like, you can pick up an item with a move, but you can't pull it out of your holster.
All right. So,
Oh,
mark off rations for that week.
Another week.
Yeah, the week you spent in the past.
All
Uh-huh.
right. Now we might have an issue. Oh no, we're not going to have an issue because I bought 4 weeks worth in. Hello, where'd the number go? Eh? No. Why is it doing that? What?
All right, so who's going to make a misfortune check this time? Got to be someone different.
Sorry, guys.
I guess. What's that?
I got us a 20 last time.
You rolled
Oh,
it.
I'll do it. What the hell?
All right.
Plus 0. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a negative. Got rid of those damn negatives. I'm a charismatic orc. Ah.
Totally.
All right. A tiny poison golem crawled into your boot at night and now is attacking you.
Who? All of us?
No,
Well,
me.
yeah. I mean, all of you, yes, but it's his foot in the boot. Well, I think that's
Quick,
going
shoot his
on.
foot.
Bite its little fucking head off. Ah.
All right, no problem. Make me physical save. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. Where is it? Where's the save? Ah, there it is.
All right.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know how I got a 0, but
That's
Oh,
not
wait,
very
oh.
good.
yeah, we're supposed to go over. Not sure how I got a 0 though. Got a 1.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
You rolled a I suck.
No, I bit its head off. So I'm poisoned.
Always the smart one.
Damn Skippy. Making me stronger.
Sure.
As long as it doesn't kill me.
Or stupider.
I already had something that made me stupider. Got a -1 to my intelligence. But that's because I got stronger. So I got more orky. Dumber, but stronger.
All right, so roll a d6. All right, so you're out for 4 hours. And it adds 2 system strain to you.
All right.
But you get that back every day, right?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's one. No, is it 1 a day? Nah.
It might even be more.
Starship. System strain. Page 32. Automatically 1 point for each night of rest.
Yeah.
So it's one a day. Which we still have another week of fucking riding around.
Mm-hmm. 2 more weeks.
No, we were 1 week out when the thing started, and then we had the imaginary week. So we have 1 week left. Well, 1 week and a couple days.
Did you re-roll 2, or did you remove 3 weeks of rations then?
No, I've done 2 weeks because it was going to take 2 weeks and some change to get there. But we went on a hypothetical week or an imaginary week there. So we're only halfway to Last Samurai.
I'm on the 3rd week.
Beginning of the
Or no,
third
I'm
week?
still on the 1st week. I'm still in the first week. So, right, 1 week, and then before the 1 week ended,
Imaginary week.
you got the imaginary week.
Okay. I'd already
No, so
taken
you've
off
done,
for the first
wait,
week.
no, you've done. Right, so I told you to take off for the imaginary week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be 3 weeks. We should be at 3
So,
weeks
okay.
because I
Okay.
rolled 2 encounters.
Oh, yeah, that was during the third week. Right.
Right.
Okay. For that roll. But it means we've got like several days before we get the last samurai.
Right. Then we round up.
Yeah.
So it goes another week. So remove another week of supplies.
All right.
And then
Who wants to
someone
roll
give
for
me
that
a
one?
misfortune test.
Should we go fill up on rations before we waste another week?
No. This is the week we're
can't.
traveling.
So you got travel.
Okay, you're still traveling.
So, Will,
Who would like to roll? Will or
Sean?
Sean?
Will, you got it? Do us good, buddy.
Yeah, don't fuck up. No pressure. It's all right.
There we go. Okay. For some reason, my thing wasn't letting me freaking press the freaking button. What do I roll again? A D20, D6? I forget.
D20 plus charisma.
-1. Got it.
Oh, that's right. You have a minus.
Yes, I do.
It's me and Sean that don't have minuses.
Oof.
Woo!
Oh,
Brutal.
no.
That was worse than my roll.
All right, so it says lightning strikes throw up biomantic spores. Everybody's got to
Uh-oh.
make a body check.
Uh-oh.
Everybody?
Yeah, give me
Everybody hit the floor.
a body saving throw. Or a physical saving throw.
Everybody.
Physical.
What's the
Physical, yeah.
what's the modifier on that?
No
Constitution?
modifier.
Straight?
Is there, up at
yeah,
the top,
just
you
click
have
the button.
physical, evasion, and mental.
Everybody.
Wow,
What
holy
is
shit.
that? I don't understand that.
What's going on
What's
here?
that?
Why does it say
Oh,
one?
those are pluses and minuses? Or, I mean, those are just true and falses?
Oh, they are true and falses. Greater than or equal to 12. So Zogar is the only one that
Ah.
failed. Wait, is Emdar with us?
Yes, should probably roll for Emdar.
He passed as well. So the only person that failed was Zogar.
Again,
What's going on there, Orky?
I'm not having huh?
I think because you're made of spores, like they just integrated with you a whole lot better. That's like-
makes
like-
sense.
That's
Maybe.
Yeah, that's orc lore, right?
Uh-huh. We are fun guys.
All right, so let's see.
Lightning erupts. The lightning vomits spores.
It throws spores up into the air when it
Ah.
strikes.
Well, as long as they're not my spores. If they're my spores, this world's fucked.
All right,
Oh,
give me a D20
no.
roll. It's actually going to be 2 D20 rolls in a row.
Okay, so there's the first one, and there's the second one. Now I roll high.
18. All right, your skin becomes smooth and waxy.
Ah!
Eventually, it becomes translucent,
Oh!
and then your flesh flesh follows. So you were like
Jesus.
a gelatinous
I'm-
ooze or something.
You can see my skeleton.
Yes. Probably like your nerves and shit. Blood running through. No blood vessels. And then actually give me one more,
What?
please.
What the fuck is going on with Zogar?
This probably
Did you
takes
say
a
roll?
week. The week. One more, yeah. One more d20.
Hopefully that's how long it lasts.
All right. It says your life increases.
My
So go
life
ahead
increased.
and re-roll your hit points.
Is it gonna let me? No, it's not gonna let me.
You can't just
Is it-
click that re-roll.
If you click it, it says that you've already rolled.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Now I gotta
Increase it
remember
by
what the hell the
D6
roll
then.
is. Okay. Oh, whatever. Still 33 freaking hit points. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Roll to 1.
Yep. I mean, 6 would still be ridiculous, but I mean, I'm at freaking 33 hit points. I mean, even in this game, it'll take a little bit to take me down. I could take 3 shots instead of 1.
All right. And you are at the last Sarai. And this place is like a trading post. It's a large this is like the edge of the Spectrum satraps territory. They used to be deeper to the east, but the Rainbow Landers revolted and pushed them out. So this is as far as they're allowed to come in as a nation, right? As a people, like singular people, all the time move around. But this is their last outpost, and it is a trading outpost. And what they specialize in is gems here.
Gems?
Gems, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so a lot of the city is underground. There is like a large tower. As you come up, you can see it from a distance. And then it goes kind of into a sand dune. And it's these like not parapet. What are the like Middle Eastern kind of towers, with the bubble on top that you always see in like Aladdin and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Eh.
Things, what are those called?
No clue.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
But there's a lot of bubbles like that all around. Not necessarily like at the top, but like at the bottom as well, and like 1 or 2 of them. stacked on top of each other. And there's a lot of faces. Like glancing at them, you feel like it looks like they're skulls, but once you look closer, it's like a helmet with like a gas mask with the filters on the front that kind of look like teeth, or something that's the top of the head is just kind of like elongated, and the jaw is kind of emaciated. So it looks like a skull at first glance, but when you look closer at it, it's some sort of face. So they sell gems here, and gems are quite expensive. Gems are they? They are 25,000 a sack.
$25,000 a sack.
Correct. Yeah.
Oof. For gem, well, how much? Well, hold on. Do we even know how much gems sell for in the other locations?
Right. That's what we need
No.
to do the research for.
Yeah, we can't find that out here though, right? We spend a week.
25,000?
25,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you writing this down at?
On the
Should be on-
caravan sheet.
How do I access
On the
caravan sheet again?
spreadsheet that is for sales.
Yeah.
There it is.
No, the caravan sheet.
Oh, caravan sheet. Oh, okay. Got it.
Because that's
Got it.
yeah, that's where we get the origins and all that.
Oh, what happened? There it is. Okay. Caravan sheet. So we know how much that is, but there's another spreadsheet, right, that talks about how much stuff is worth in
Sales.
other areas.
Yep.
Sales sheet. So
Yeah.
where's that located at?
It's under the book, under player journals, goods,
Yeah.
sales.
I don't have that list. I have campaign homepage, world animal table of contents, UVG glossary, and caravan sheet.
It's under player journal.
I clicked player's journal.
It says-
Oh, I thought I saw player's journal, but I didn't. Geeky. All right, so we know wine, worms, Ultra J, coffee, lube, and how much it's worth at each spot.
Right.
So we don't know anything about what stuff's worth here, because we don't have this city listed.
Correct.
So
And I mean, depending on how long we want to sit here, we can find out how much gems are worth in in 3 cities that are connected to here.
and we can also find out what stuff's worth here, right?
I think so.
Yeah. There's no reason. That would be ridiculous if you couldn't.
I mean, I think we could do that by the day too, for just here, because the week long is for 3 connecting places.
Gotcha.
I guess we could just count here as one of the connecting places, though. Honestly, we might want to stay here for a couple weeks and do 2 of our trade items and see what see what gems are like in
Yeah, like
Porcelain City and the Death Facing Passage and the Waystone, and then find out how much. I don't know, what is a good one.
Like, I'm actually kind
Uh,
of curious. Sorry, I'm actually kind of curious what if these gems have any practical use, or if they're just like a high commodity for like rich people that like if rich people like them, or if like yeah.
They
we'll find out.
are they're anciently created. They're not just like regular gems that you would find. They are for focusing light and making illusions.
Magic gems. Use magic in this world.
We can find out.
No, they're used for magic, maybe.
Okay. So a week. That's what we have to spend, roughly speaking.
Okay, so 1 week will get us one item in 3 places. 1 day will get us one item in 1 place.
Well, 1 week then.
We're probably going to do multiple weeks because we want to do more than one item. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
So I was thinking the gems, maybe, let's see, Ultra J or Joy Worms. Cat coffee. Because all of those can be picked up in Violet City.
It's true. But Violet City's a long way away from here.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go. We go into Violet City though.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
So,
but
how
I mean,
many weeks travel is it from here to Violet City?
a long way.
1,
Like-
2, 3 weeks.
Okay, so probably get like
3
more
weeks? Hell
Wait,
no.
wait. Last Sarai to Porcelain City, Citadel. Porcelain
So that's
Citadel.
2.
Well, that's
That's 3, actually. Take us 3 last time.
4.
yeah. I'm just saying
That's
it's
6 weeks.
It's not. We're not taking the 2 week long roads. We're taking the 1 week long roads. So there's only
Right.
3 stops.
Why can't I
6
load
weeks.
up the map again?
I also want to see if there's an auto hauler, an auto wagon for sale.
What would that do?
24 stacks, and it's armored. It carries what both of our wagons together would carry.
Okay. Also, well, wait. Since we're here as well, like, would this be a location that has like a shop, like to work in for crafting and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, I remember that we wanted to start doing that as well, like because myself and
I'll read this. You guys wanted me to read the last Sarai description? Did you already read this, Rich?
I have not.
I don't
Oh,
think I did.
Rich. Okay.
3 days out, you sight it. A metallic steeped tower glinting in the daylight, glowing a ghostly coppery green by night. 2 days out, you smell it, soft and seductive like coca. A day out, you hear it drumming out a rhythmic, rumbling staccato. Actually, rhythmless. I don't know how it's rhythmless, but sure. Closing in on the tower, you see 3 buildings like hunched old men clustered in the lee of a cinder dune. Around the tower is a circle of gentle dust, floats in a massive static charge. Nothing living grows within that circle. There's the last Sarai's grand old harmonic rod, draws energy from the magical field, powering the greatest hold of the porcelain princes while selling the excess to the last trading houses of the Violet City and the final embassy of the Spectrum satraps. Ooh, sounds very interesting. Kind of freaky, actually.
Mhm.
Is there anybody living here? Just like one.
Oh yeah.
One trading house.
It's this is a big place. It's like it's not as big as Violet City, but it's a large trading town.
By the way, I
There's
just
probably
realized.
at least 400 people here, plus people going through.
Okay. By the way, I just realized. Am I supposed to just still be on the opening page where the question was? Like, it's like I see
You
like
can be
I'm
wherever you want.
If you
But
click
that's
on the
probably a
map,
bad
you'll go
place
to the
to be.
map page.
which
Right.
map? Map.
along the side
On
of
the
the
right
opening
side of the
page.
screen.
Map. I'm trying to find a map. Like
On
I
the right
see
side of
this
the
little.
screen.
Oh. I didn't
me
know
a-
that. I didn't know
How
you
do
could do
I
that.
actually? How do I load the map up again? Because this is gone. The whole thing is this
Yeah.
blank screen.
Let me see.
Oh, okay, that's neat. Okay, I'm glad that
That
I'm
worked,
here
Tom?
now.
I mean, I see main map highlighted, but it's just not there. Maybe I'll reload. I'll reload.
Or you can go to the landing and then come back.
Tried that. Didn't work. There we go.
Okay, so, where were we again? I'm trying to.
Yeah, Last Sarai.
Okay, here we are. Okay, so if we go Porcelain Citadel,
Okay, Hello High Road, and then Violet City.
one,
So
Low Road, and then Violet. Yeah, that's 3 weeks.
plus, well, the fact that we
6
travel
weeks.
slow though.
Oh, wait. How is it 6 weeks?
Because you
We
try
have
like-
to add an extra week.
Oh, at every stop.
We're very slow. That's kind of why I want to get rid of the massive
Oh,
hauling wagon.
Got
Actually,
it.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. The massive hauling wagon we have is very slow. It has 24 stacks. The auto
Okay.
wagon is only slow with 24 stacks worth of.
Okay, got it.
Plus,
Okay, so
it's armored and it can carry a bunch of passengers.
okay, so wait, if we do like could we do like passenger runs, like on top of that?
Mhm.
Okay, so like
Yeah, I'd like to
Okay.
trade the hauler in for an auto wagon so that we can speed up just a little bit.
yeah, and then like get 2 months worth of rations, like
I can see that. I can
Yeah.
agree to that.
I
But
feel it's
before
always
we-
best. Sorry.
before we do any of that, let's find out if these gems be worth buying. Because that's a lot of money to buy them.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
So you're gonna do that stuff.
Yeah.
While we're doing,
Crafting.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and then before we leave, we can figure out if we're gonna buy the auto wagon or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much?
good.
How much is the auto wagon if we trade in our other wagon?
Oh, what are we gonna get? Half of what it's worth for the wagon?
Half, yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
the auto wagon is going to be a little over 8,500, something like that.
Okay.
Could it be? Was it 750? From 10,000. I can't do math in my head right now.
So okay. So how? What was the wagon that we have again?
The
Massive hauling
massive
wagon.
hauling wagon.
Okay. And
Oh, and it does have 4 draft animals. The camels that are
You can drag
70.
them behind.
Yeah, I mean, we could use them as whatever. Or sell them.
Scouting. Food.
I'm thinking,
Emergency food.
see, I was thinking they're camels, man. Milk those bitches.
okay. So where would I find that? The wagons, like and the prices for them.
Page 171 in the Ultraviolet book.
The UVG glossary or no?
UVG
no, the
rules
rules.
under rules.
Under rules. Okay. UVG rule. Okay.
Right now, it's the best of the best is the auto wagon.
Okay.
There's nothing better. I mean, there's one more thing that's less costs less, but it's a hover barge.
Oh.
And it still has to be pulled by something, and also
Right.
can be taken down with a well-placed shot. It says.
Ah. So it's riskier.
Right. I'd rather have the armored wagon going through.
Oh yeah. Yeah, easily.
Possibly, eventually, 2 of them would be nice.
Ooh. Wait, is there like any sort of tech, like stuff that we could build to like speed them up?
So Rich and I were gonna come up. Rich was gonna come up with an idea to build an engine into them,
Okay.
but we hadn't come up with that yet. So
Okay. I was thinking about that since we're building stuff right now. I was curious.
Well, you can't build something on something you don't have anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you said what page?
171.
Oh, 71. Okay. I was going back the opposite way. Okay, 71. Transports, okay.
I mean, if we want to take like a month somewhere, we could probably build an engine for the hauling wagon, but it would take a month. But I don't know how much faster that would make it, let alone if, I don't know.
Yeah. So wait, so actually, I kind of wanted to ask. So the massive hauling wagon says level 8, and it says no requirements. But then the auto wagon says one supply a week and energy for. So what does it mean? One supply a week? Like,
It requires one supply, just like us.
Oh, okay.
And it's energy
okay.
that it requires. It runs on energy.
Got it. Okay. So
yeah. So
it's more
Which
costly.
I would say
but,
that one supply is probably going to have to be an expensive supply.
Yeah, because energy is like
instead of low grade energy.
B, what is it? Would it be like a B power cell?
Okay.
No, so, you have two options for supplies: $2 or $10 or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So whatever the more expensive one is.
So $10 a week to run it.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the difference in level? It's like, so there's level 8 and then level 10. That's like the biggest difference that I see. Oh, no, I've also forgot slide. There's like a whole bunch of other stuff that I didn't read. Never mind.
Level is going to like determine like difficulty to hit it, how many hits it takes to take it down, that kind of thing.
Impressive as heck. That's really funny. Okay. So, and then if we sell the massive hauling wagon, it's 1,500. Yeah. So we cap that 750. Yeah. Okay. And what were you saying about like 8,000 or something?
9,000. It's 9,000.
Yeah, 9,250. If we deduct that. I'm just gonna go to the okay. Oh yeah, and what are we wanting to craft or improve? I remember that we wanted to improve weapons like with mods. Was there anything else that we had in mind? Because we wanted to increase the sniper.
The pistol, but that's in a skill.
Yeah, but first, like I remember last time we were talking about, you also reminded me about increasing the load for your rifle.
Right, for the sniper rifle. What can you do?
Hold on. Well, like I said, we were talking about doing the capacity, and what was it? Where is? Because we figured out how that we could put a certain number of mods on something.
Yeah, you said you like your mod that particular mod doubles the capacity. So like if you wanted to do it twice or something.
All right. Well, while you're looking that stuff up, Tom, you want to do some market research?
Do it.
There are two different costs. It's either $4 a week to sleep with the slaves, or it's $100 a week to sleep in decent.
I'm not a slave. Come on now.
Plus
We got
3
money.
weeks.
I got 2,273 to my name. I'm gonna spend a little bit of cash.
All right.
Because I gotta hang out with the right people. Maybe. Actually, no, we're drug dealers. Fuck that. Slave quarters. What was I thinking? Sorry, my bad. This is my previous life I was thinking about, not my new and improved life.
Oh, I could only do the extended magazine once.
All right. So
I wish there was an in between. You know what, Rich? I wish there was like a gradient. Like, you don't have to be in the slaves' quarters. You could sleep in something slightly nicer, but not 100 credits a night nicer. No, it's like either you're a slave or you're a freaking baller.
Screw that. I'm
Right.
sleeping in the truck.
Well, you're an orc. You're lucky you even have a piece of straw to
It
sleep on.
costs $4 a week to park it there,
All right.
and an extra $4 for everybody who sleeps there.
That's fine by me. I'm sleeping. I don't care.
All right. So for a week, you guys got to spend $20. Want to pull that off the caravan sheet, or
Yep.
and then you guys want to pay for your rooms personally or through the caravan sheet?
Doesn't matter. It's only 4.
I was gonna say, unless you're going to some special place, I would say let's just take it off the caravan sheet.
Will I get better rolls if I stay in a super nice fancy hotel?
Um,
And I'm smooching it with some fucking ballers and drinking whatever
no, it's
crap
just gonna be
wine that they
fancier.
drink. Fancier wine.
Just gonna be fancier. It's not gonna be Ripple.
Ripple.
Ripple. All right. So what do I roll against on this thing?
D20. Yeah, D20.
Anything get added to it? What am I?
Plus
What
maybe,
skill?
like intelligence.
Okay.
Or charisma.
Sure. And it's going just a straight roll, right? No, like it's not a skill set roll, right?
Oh no, actually we were using something. Isn't there like a trade skill or something?
Yeah, it's trade.
Yeah.
That's what we were using.
Actually, wasn't it just the plus for trade? 'Cause it was still a
And
trade. Oh no, no.
Plus from trade.
Yeah.
And then, well, you have to select a stat.
Right. So do you have trade?
Yes.
At what
I
level?
think you select a stat +1.
Okay, so plus
The
1.
reason I
and
usually rolled it
then-
was because I was always the +1 on the trade plus a charisma or intelligence.
right. So go ahead and roll a D20 plus 2 then.
So, so don't roll a 2d6 then.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, the table didn't translate well when I tried to move it from D20 to 2d6.
What the hell was that roll?
I
Why does it
don't know.
roll on? What the heck? 2d6. Okay, that did not roll right. Hold on.
You rolled the 20 though above it.
I don't understand what's going on here, Rich.
You
I
rolled
see
the
the-
D20 plus 2.
Oh, I did roll a d20 and I roll a 2d6. Oh my god.
Yeah.
6.
I don't know
Jesus.
how that happened.
That's terrible.
But
Sorry,
we'll take
guys.
that top roll. And so
Really?
where are we looking at?
I'd rather take the bottom roll, buddy. Come on, can't we roll the 2d6 that we normally rolled in the past?
No, we've rolled D20 in the past.
Gotcha. All right,
Yeah,
so
alright.
6 isn't given.
All right, so which place are you looking at? Chain of 3
Oh.
destinations starting with an adjacent one.
I
So you can
see.
go forward or you can go back.
So I have to start with 1 and then go backwards.
Or you can go start with a more western one and go forward.
Well, I think the idea was that we wanted to see what stuff was worth in Violet City because we have to travel back there anyway.
And
So-
we're looking up the gems right now, right?
Right. So we're gonna go backwards, I
So-
guess.
So Posh Crater, then Porcelain Citadel.
Well, is it three in one away, or is it stacked backwards?
Within it's three of them.
It's a
so
chain.
It's
It's a chain.
it's a chain. Oh, so we can,
we're gonna go Porcelain Citadel, the low road and the high in Violet City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So the way you're traveling. That makes sense.
Yes.
They do not want it at all.
Anywhere.
No, at the Porcelain Citadel.
Okay.
Are you still looking at
Is it
stuff
ever-
up, Juju? You want me to add it? Or are you
Yeah.
gonna add it?
yeah. Go ahead. Go
I'll
ahead.
add it.
Oh, where were you supposed to be looking up? Oh, sorry.
Sales. So there's a 0 multiplier at the Porcelain Citadel. And this is
Correct. So you'll have to add a line.
yep. This is gems. Porcelain
So leave
Citadel.
that alone.
And that's the first. Is that just one roll that determines everything, or is I roll 3 times?
No, that's just the first. That's just for the Porcelain Citadel.
So then the next roll would be the low high road.
Correct. Yeah.
By the way, Juju, where
Make
are
sure you hit
the
save in between them. If you close it or something, it won't save.
Ah! Terrible. It's another shit roll. They don't want it there either, right?
They don't want it there either. Correct.
So see, guys, you shouldn't have had me roll. I don't care what kind of multiplier I have. When I'm rolling shit, it don't matter. All right, the final roll. Gonna have a fucking plus 20 multiplier or adder.
Hey,
Well,
there you go.
Something.
Times 1. They'll buy it, but they disapprove of it.
They disapprove of gems. Gotcha. So they're really not worth us buying then.
Not this direction. Yeah.
I gotcha. All right. Well, that was a waste of a week, guys. Sorry.
I mean, you can take your chance, right?
And go
Do
like
haggling.
potsherd.
Oh, let's see.
We could go other places that we didn't roll for and find out, right?
Well, I mean, we could also see if if they have something here that we can get somewhere else as well, but that sells well somewhere else.
Rich, the only thing we didn't roll for is to figure out what stuff's worth here.
Oh, the sites or whatever it is, the interesting
Because-
location
because-
things.
No, the last Sarai has some stuff might be worth stuff here.
We'd have to
Um,
research that too.
No, he said
I
like
mean-
you kind of figure it out after you've been here for a little while.
Yeah, I think that like you could just walk in and be like, "Oh, so you buy worms here? You buy joy worms? How much? How much you buy joy worms for?" No, I'm just wondering. I'm gonna pick some up later. Thought I might sell them here.
Yeah.
I think
Like, but
that's.
then also
I don't think that
asking-
requires research. Whereas something a week away, you're gonna have to figure that shit out.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then my pessimistic, sense point of view is like, hey, like you'll ask, hey, how much is this? And you're not a local. And it's like, oh, it's worth X, even though it's Y for locals.
Well, that's going to be a role
Well, but
that you would
that's,
play.
That's the way it is normally. I would say that's the only prices you're getting because you are not local to any of this.
yeah.
So that would be more like a talk roll or a.
So, well, that's
Probably
there's a whole
talk.
deal making. Like when you try and sell, there's a whole deal making thing. If you remember it, you can go from they try and rob you, or it can go up to times 6.
Yes.
Can we try to see if they have
We can try to sell the coffee we have.
something
Or the
that
whatever.
we don't normally, like to see if they do have lubricant for sale and if it's a decent price.
Oh yeah, it's also possible to just like see what
If
they
they
don't
have it for sale,
yeah.
it'll be at the regular price.
Okay.
Okay. So what I really want to find out is what stuff's worth here.
Okay. Yeah, I think the benefit to the research is you don't have to travel the week to find out. Or the 2 weeks. 6 weeks.
Sure.
In the case of Violet City. So you get to Violet City
Well,
and you're like, what? You buy it for 2 times? Oh, we should have grabbed some. All right, so let's see.
Which we'll go there and find out that they do.
So we have cat coffee we could sell technically if we. If
No,
they-
we don't. I don't know why it says we have. We don't have a number of it. The size is 1. We don't actually have any cat coffee. We don't have any inventory.
I see why my map disappears, Rich. It's
Why?
because when I open this caravan sheet, it like kind of fucks up the whole interface. The caravan sheet does, nothing else does. Yeah, it's weird. And I can hit the
The
landing
caravan
button.
sheet like will refresh every once in a while for me.
Yeah, and then it blanks out the screen behind it.
Crazy.
So it's fine, no worries. Anyways, all right. So we're trying to figure out what stuff's worth in Sarai.
All right, let's see here. All right, so we're just gonna go top to bottom.
Sure.
All right. Go ahead and give me
Why not?
some D20 rolls.
All right. Who wants to roll? We all can roll, right?
Yeah. What kind of roll is it? Is it
It would be plus trade plus charisma.
I mean,
charisma?
I can
Charisma,
roll
no.
them all if you guys would like, but I mean,
You're the one doing all the research stuff. We're building shit the other is
Okay.
somewhere.
So there's no other ways of making this sort of investigation of sorts.
If you're gonna spend
Like,
the time doing it.
Okay.
but you're busy building shit, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Woo! We got a fancy roll. So the first one is wine. I'm guessing they don't want it.
It's taboo. Nobody talks about it. Like it doesn't exist. They don't
You
want
guys
your.
drink wine?
Weird.
They don't want your
it's like
vampire wines.
Must be like
X0
religious
illegal.
stuff. Maybe
X0 illegal.
Maybe it's like
What is it?
religious.
Just not what? Just X0.
It says, yeah, exactly. It says there certainly isn't a local morality cult that murders dealers.
So there is. All right. Next one is worms. 12.
Oh, worm.
12. They'll buy it but disapprove of it. So times 1.
Yep. All right. And next one is Ultra J, our favorite people, our favorite.
Mr.
This is what
J.
it's- This is what has got us into this whole
Oh
shebang.
shit!
Oh, they like it here. What happened?
It says they don't need it much, but there's a place 1 stop away that pays times 2.
Ooh, we don't know which stop though, do we? Or do I roll that?
Yeah, why don't you roll
A 4?
a D2?
D2?
No, because you know how much Ultra J is in Potsherd and Citadel
Right.
already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Citadel's, actually, no, I don't know how much it's worth in Potsherd. We never found that out. I
Alright,
do know how
give
much
me-
it's worth in Citadel.
Give me a D3 then. Go alphabetical order. So, Death Facing Passage. We'll buy it.
Death,
The
Facing
Grim
Passage
Place.
at X.
They like their
X2.
Ultra J.
Is that illegal or just X2?
Times 2.
All right.
I mean,
All
Ultra
right.
J is illegal, but
Nobody really. You don't get thrown. in
Nobody
jail.
checks.
Nobody
Nobody
cares.
checks.
Nobody cares. All right. Next one's coffee. So it's not worth. So what was it worth in actual last Sarai then? Just X1 or 0?
correct, X1. All right,
Then
it's
we have
worth
an
half.
11. Half. Coffee's half. 0.5. All right. Got 2 more rolls. You got some. Actually, 1 more roll because gems are worth 1 here. I'm sure.
Correct.
Oh. Terrible. Absolutely terrible rolls. X0.
0, yeah.
So gems are worth 1. Okay, got it. Well,
Oh
Sorry.
wait, what is actually wait, give me a sec.
Never mind.
Hey, one thing we haven't figured
yeah.
out, boys, is we should probably stop by when we get to Violet City. We should actually get prices for wine, worms, J, and coffee.
Yeah. Question. Sean, what are you doing these weeks, by the way?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Would
I was
Sean
just hoping to get my guns fixed, but
yeah.
I don't have the skills
Yeah.
to do that.
would Sean doing any sort of help with Tom like give a +1 to those? I remember that was a thing, right? Or
Well, we're thinking D&D right now, right?
Well,
No,
we did it before, but I think
no,
this
there's a
is
help
something that
action.
but it's like a +1 though.
if I have the skills to.
Oh, you have to have the
Yeah,
skills.
I
Okay.
mean, it depends. Like if it's surgery, then yes, he's got to have the skill, you know. But if it's talking to people, you know, I don't think that's necessary that he has the trade skill.
As long as he doesn't have a negative in charisma, maybe.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I would just say that there's some skills that you definitely need to help. I'll look it up to be sure, but not right now.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, do you
'Cause,
want to go
like-
back through those, Tom, and add one to him?
Well, the only one that would
I
really
don't think-
matter would be the 19.
The 19 and the 12, actually.
12. Yeah, the 12. The two 12s, actually. There's a 12 I
12s.
rolled for. A 12 I rolled for the gems, and that would have been at Violet City. So if that was a 13, what would the amount be then? Or what? Well, how would that change it?
It would make it ×2.
Oh, that might be worth doing something with, boys.
Yeah, I'm glad I asked.
And then the 12 we roll would turn into a 13. And that's at, that was for the thing before that. So it then the Ultra J, no, sorry, that's wrong. The worms. So that's right. The worms be 2x instead of 1x then, right?
Correct.
Then the 19 would then turn into a 20. So the 20 was, it's one stop out, it'd be worth ×2.
Go ahead and erase that.
Sorry, that would be Ultra J at, yes, erase that.
And then it's ×2 here.
×2 here. So this is the place to go for selling basically illegal drugs, except for, with the exception of wine. A lot of people liking their worms and their Ultra J, actually. Porcelain Citadel and the Last Sarai. A lot of druggies out in the void.
All right, so while you're out, you see a couple things that you've never seen before. You see a cat arguing with its keeper. The cat is like yelling at the keeper, no, you'll do what I say. You know, I pay you to do this for me. You need to get over here and clip my nails and then take me back to the salon. And the keeper's like, no, I can say no. And the keeper starts laughing and just like points at the cat and says, I'm not doing anything for you anymore. I'm free. And like walks off. The other odd thing that you see in this same bazaar is a slug person. And they have kind of slimy skin. They're dressed very nice, though, in kind of like a velvet button-up coat. He's got a little top hat sitting between his little antlers. And he has eyes on his face and a mouth. He is walking around with a sack, and he is talking to somebody selling things, selling tea. What's up, boy?
Okay.
Would you like to participate in any of that?
Let's just watch it. little sketch.
All right. Do you guys want to participate in that? Or is it just me who sees this? Or is it all of us? We're all
It's you
hanging
and
out
Sean.
having. Oh, Sean and I. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not particularly opposed to it, but I'm not going to try it myself. Go ahead. Dig in.
You can basically either talk to the cat or the slug person.
Well, the cat, of course. Say, what would I say to the cat? I say, I haven't seen people of your kind in a little while since we left Violet City. How did you make it so far down? How do you like it in this interesting city?
I like the city, kind of, but I'm having problems with my keeper. I seem to have not, and the cat kind of like stares deep into your eyes, and you feel like fingers going across your brain and trying to like pick something out, it feels like.
Oh, I know this feeling because I'm a psychic as well.
But it is shut down for some reason. Like it is like, so yeah, you felt this before. So you felt someone trying to pick a brain before, and you know that the cats have some sort of mind control they use. They deny it. It's never been proven. But the cats control their keepers as well as paying them so it looks good.
I'm gonna kick back a little bit of telepathic contact as well.
Yeah, so the cat is trying to basically turn you into its keeper. And
I say, hold up, buddy.
Like, she does not understand why it's not working.
I'm just here to have a family chat. Don't need you to take over my fucking mind.
But I need a keeper.
I understand. But I'm not the man for you. Perhaps you would have better luck in Violet City. Or plenty of people worship cats. In fact, we're heading back there shortly soon anyway.
Well, I guess I need a ride.
It's like, well, I can't promise anything because I'm not the leader of this caravan. However, I can say the one thing I would ask is that you prevent yourself from trying to take over the minds of my, friends. That'd be a good start.
How much is passage?
How much is passage? Well, what do you have to offer?
Hairballs.
I could give you $50 a week.
I promise not to shit in the caravan. I promise not to doo-doo in the caravan, boys. Well, 50 a week, huh? Well, is there anything we need to worry about? Any potential
He says it's a 3-week journey, right?
Well, we're not quite as fast as some of the caravans you might have seen. We are.
So you're offering me a slow ride back?
This is a little bit slower, a little more,
well,
a little more scenic. I like to say scenic is a better term I use. 200. Well, where can I meet with you? My business partners and I will discuss it, and we'll get back to you shortly. Where can I find you?
He says, well, why don't you bring me back to my room? I'll give you $10 if you push me back there.
Wait, push him back? Is he like in a baby cart?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Cats don't walk anywhere. They got keepers.
I see. So this is your shallow way of turning me into your keeper without having me become your keeper.
What? I'm certainly not going to walk there. What am I going to drag this thing behind me?
Not. I'm going to see it now. I'll put a little harness on you. You can tow it back.
I'm no draft animal.
I'm going to sit inside the cart and you can pull me. I was like, you know what? You're funny, man. Or feline.
Feline.
Creature. You're a funny creature. Sure, why not? I'll push you back, and I won't even charge you for it.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me
so
about your
much.
life.
It's very. She tells you, and it's very flamboyant and aristocratic, and like she has no idea about how things really work.
Gotcha. So what brings you to this this outpost in the desert?
Ah, it was supposed to be a spa week.
Oh, gotcha. Spa week. Cats like spas?
Oh yes.
I mean, I guess. Sure. Get your hair all combed out and get your nails done. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see that.
Open it again.
Most cats fucking run when I try to pet their nails, but I mean, personal experience.
Gotta wrap
Okay.
roll them in a towel.
Right. That's how my wife gives her cat his pills. Rolls in a towel. Okay. Well, sounds interesting. Well, where's your buddies? Why did it become a spa week? What happened?
Oh no, I came up here alone with my keeper.
Well, I get that, but you normally come to spa week and there's other cats that would be also enjoying the spa, right?
Oh, they're not friends of mine now.
I see. Well, you came here with your keeper to spa week, but then that means you're not from here. So where did you travel from?
Oh, Violet City.
Oh, so you came from Violet City. Would you
Mm-hmm.
happen to know? I don't know his name. Fat cat.
Father Cat.
What's the fat cat's name?
Father Cat.
Guy who helps us. Father Cat. Do you happen to know? Do you happen to know Father Cat?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, well, he's a good friend of ours.
Everybody knows Father Cat. Oh.
Yeah. He helped us get started this caravan. Actually, he was generous enough. We helped his daughter get married.
Oh yes, yeah. I was at that wedding. It was a
Oh,
beautiful ceremony. And she kind of rolls her eyes.
oh, I see you. Really appreciated it. That's good. That's good. Well,
She doesn't deserve all that attention, really.
oh, why is that?
She picked that guy. It's a horrible, horrible cat.
Oh, why is he so bad?
Oh, he's a lazy good for nothing.
Thinking like
A lazy
aren't-
cat?
Aren't,
Oh my god.
Aren't all cats lazy? They're getting pushed by people. They can't even walk by themselves. All
The
right.
irony is lost on her.
I love it. Well, we'll engage in small talk, and then when she gets to her, I don't know, sandbox or whatever cats sleep in, I guess we're in the desert, right? So did the cats just like piss on the ground, cover it up?
Yeah. Yes. They poop in the sand.
This is like, yeah, look at that, litter boxes everywhere.
Just like in
Gotta watch where
Skyrim.
gotta watch where you fucking step. They bury little treasures everywhere for you. Walking around, just stepping right in a big old pile of cat shit. Okay, so I don't know if there's a storyline here that we can pursue when we get back to Violet City, but it might be something worth considering. Curious why she just dislikes this guy that the daughter married. I don't know if there's anything political going on there. He seems well connected, and perhaps she is as well. So it might be worth being, I guess, what's the term? Getting to become her acquaintance.
Well, you'll have 6 weeks to get to know her.
Or throw her out in the road.
Right.
Sorry, you're done.
So I just realized we can't do the extended magazine over and over and over again. We can only do it once.
Right.
So that'll only get you 2 shots on your thing. What we want for your rifle is the infinite magazine, which requires pre-tech salvage. How do we get to the salvage?
I have to give it to you.
Okay.
So are you
so
considering that old tech?
What?
Yeah, old tech and pre-tech are basically going to be the same thing. So you can salvage that laser pistol if you like.
Don't do it. We can't. We shouldn't do it yet because the infinite magazine needs 2 units of pre-tech, and costs that. Well, it cost me 5,000 to do, but I also don't have the skill to do it yet. It's a fixed 3, which means Susan can do it, but for her it'd be 10,000 credits and 3 weeks.
Yeek. That's spendy.
Yeah.
For me, if I had fixed 3, it'd be 5,000 credits and a week and a half.
What's the what? How is there such a difference?
Tinker, I took a focus.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
makes me.
Well, I'm more battle focused, even though
Right.
I do have a lot of a lot into fix.
Yeah. So instead of modifying a weapon, I was wondering if we could buy an auto wagon and modify it to have a shop built into it. So we don't have to rent shops everywhere we go. And just for comparison, shops, I know they cost $100 a week to rent, but
There are 25,000 credits to buy.
25,000 credits to buy. Okay.
But you wouldn't be buying. So it would be. Well, first of all, it'd be a TL3 shop.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, I figured we weren't going to get a TL4 shop. No. That's when we get a ship.
It would be. You wouldn't be able to modify anything large.
Okay.
So you couldn't
So nothing
modify your
larger than
auto
maybe
wagon with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing larger than maybe our hogs.
Yeah, I think that would be So what I'm thinking is it's not necessarily the size that matters, but access. So you're not gonna have a lift, or you're not gonna have an engine lift or anything like that. So you're not gonna be able to pull apart vehicles. But the motorcycles, I mean, you can fucking pull that up with a couple of ropes on a tree if you needed to, or you could just fucking lay it down and see the underneath of it.
Okay.
All right, so you wouldn't be paying for any of the physical stuff either, but you're not paying for a building. Well, I'd say it'd be at least half. Yeah, I'd say it probably cost 10,000.
Would my tinker, since we're talking about it being a modification, would my tinker count?
How much does your tinker take off?
Half. It
How about
has.
it takes off a quarter? Because I think a lot of it's going to be like buying tools and shit.
Okay.
Like, because I feel like the most you're tinkering with it would be like putting some pegboard up.
Okay. So
I mean, because really what
seven-
you're buying the shop for is the space and the tools. Or you
Yeah.
renting a shop for is the space and the tools.
okay. So 7,500.
And then it would take up probably 12.
12 stacks.
Yeah.
Can we sacrifice some of the passenger spaces?
Yeah, so like it's sitting there as like 2D3 or something.
I think it was 2D4. I'm trying to find it again.
Yeah, I think it was 2D. I think it said 2D3.
That's glossary. That's not one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2D3 passengers.
Where are we looking at?
Auto wagon. Page 171 of the UVG rules.
Where the fuck does it carry 2D3 passengers? How does
I'm
that
guessing
even
it's
work?
like case by case per model. It's like, you know.
Hmm.
I love how it's a 2D3 and not a D6. They want to make sure you get at least 2 passengers. Or 2 cabins.
How much do we have on hand right now, by the way?
Little over 28,000.
Okay.
I think 2 sacks per passenger. You want to knock those off? Does that sound fair?
Sure. So,
How many passengers does this model have that you're buying?
I was gonna say I was gonna
The Se01Ep08
roll.
Trap
roll.
auto golem.
2D3. That's not how you do that. So it'll hold 3 passengers, and he comes back telling us we have a passenger. So the most we could take off is 2.
You guys are passengers too.
Oh,
Oh.
But then where were we before? In the other one. Because I thought we had something else that we were staying in, and the larger wagon was for like.
I'm assuming that in the wagons and stuff we were riding. Well, those of us not on motorcycles were riding, and then we're all sleeping on. If there's room inside the hall, just lay it on a bedroll or outside, because these say cabin, so that would be a bed and everything.
Ah, okay. So like, comfortable living.
Well, I don't necessarily think that. Like, because you have a cabin in an airplane, you don't get a bed. It's like the pilot cabin.
But then, because of the caveat of like how it's like the difference between the auto wagon and
sound like an elephant.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that was a motorcycle passing by. So the difference between the auto, it was. It's like I'm outside.
Next
anyways,
to a fucking zoo.
That would be fun. But anyways, so the difference between an auto wagon and what we have right now is like, what we have right now doesn't specify anything about like passengers or anything like that. But then the auto wagon being like how expensive as well as heavily armored, and it's like the best of the best. So like it sounds like it would have that sort of extra stuff because it specifies that there's that like 2D3 like passenger kind of capacity, which it would be like I guess that's up to DM like discrepancy, but like it sounds like it's more than what it would be.
Passengers.
Yes. So what I mean, okay. So
that's I mean it says that pretty plainly right there, right?
Yeah. So when it says carry, what is your interpretation of what that means?
I don't understand where you're going at all with this, Will. I don't like. I need to know where you're going with this because carry means carry.
Okay.
It carries
so like
2D3 passengers.
So like it's like, is it like a seat or
no? It is a bolted-on cabin.
Okay, so it is a cabin. Okay.
It is like a pill-shaped thing with a window in the front, probably, and a seat in there for you.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember where I was going with this either. Like I lost my train of thought now. I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what the issue was now.
Well, good. There's no issue then.
Okay.
There's 3 spots on the wagon, and there are 5 of you.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Now I remember. Okay. So like where we were before, we were just like kind of like camping outside of it. Like we weren't actually inside of the large wagon that
this has nothing to do with camping. This is how many passengers the vehicle can hold.
Okay. It sounded like though that like you were talking about like where we were staying.
I wasn't.
It's like I don't think.
But you are a passenger.
Okay. Yes, we can
right?
be,
so
but we don't.
My car holds 5 passengers.
Okay.
So if you guys bought my car,
yes,
you would all fit.
Okay.
But this one only holds 3 passengers, and there are 5 of you.
Okay. Yes. So we're not using ourselves for our passengers.
So the problem is none of the other vehicles say that they carry anybody.
Yeah.
But they have to.
Okay. So all right, picture a wagon full of crap in the back. You can just kind of lay on top of it. Right?
Okay.
And a wagon has a lot more empty space in it as opposed to a vehicle.
Okay.
So a vehicle's got to have the machine inside to make it go.
Okay. So are you saying that because this thing has pods for passengers, it has less space to have people just laying on top of stuff?
Scroll up the page a little bit. See that picture up top?
Give me a sec.
At the top of that page that we're looking at. That's an auto golem.
Are we talking about on the... Oh, crap. Turn the mouse back on. Oh, whoop. No, not trying to scroll in. I'm trying to scroll up. Up.
It's basically a car.
Oh, no,
Vehicle.
my computer just died.
All right, so basically a car.
Okay.
All right, you want to lay on top of my car next time I drive home from San Jose?
Okay, so
Or through space.
I could, but
sure.
So, but because I think that logic is getting in the way of in the way of how this benefits us better for paying more for something to get less than what we had.
You're not getting less.
Okay.
It goes twice the speed.
Okay. But then it apparently it can't hold, let us rest on top of junk like we had before, if that's what the logic is before.
It still has a capacity in it.
Okay.
So it's still got 24 stacks of space.
Yes.
So you could use that space as passenger space.
Okay.
When I say, I think it would be like a 2-to-1 conversion. The one person would take up 2 sacks, and using passenger space would give you 2 sacks of space.
Okay.
But I think because it specifically says it carries a number of passengers, that's what others don't.
Yes.
Because it
And you
kind
said
of
that, and you
already
said
makes sense, right?
Yeah,
It doesn't
you
say
said
that a pony can only carry 1, but it makes sense that it can only carry 1, right? Don't put 2 people on a pony.
Okay, so you mentioned before that there's pods that would be attached to it that can hold the passengers or something like that. It's not. Okay.
Because it says carries 2d3 passengers in ridiculous bolted-on cabins.
Yes. So it's 24 sacks on top of having those pods.
Correct.
Okay. So we were basically camping before we were basically camping or just laying on top of junk.
You were all piled in a wagon.
Trading up.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So before we're all piled up in a wagon. Now we can all be piled up in a wagon and have other people inside those pods that are latched onto the wagon.
No, because I wasn't
Well,
charging
what?
space before.
Repeat that?
I wasn't charging you space before. All right, so a wagon, right? A wagon
Yes.
doesn't have a roof, so it goes up
Yeah.
as far as you want.
Okay.
All right. So you could just throw a bunch of people on the back, right? I mean, there is a limit to it, right? But for 3 or 4 of you, it's no problem just to jump on and hang on the top. Right?
Oh, so before there wasn't a roof.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
Now there's a roof.
I guess wagons can have roofs, right?
Well, hey, covered wagon.
Okay.
And
So
honestly, a covered wagon technically has 2 passenger space, I guess, because it'd be the driver and the passenger.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say that we're camping on the sides now instead of inside the wagon.
Why are you camping?
He's talking about pure. Okay, Will. He's talking about
Yes.
pure capacity to hold, not sleeping, merely moving, how much can we fit in? We can fit in 3 passengers moving. And I think he's also considering the fact that since it is a auto golem, the driver's seat that would normally be there for basically a free passenger is gone because it's taken up by hardware and computer.
And we don't really need a driver for it, or do we?
No.
Yeah, it's auto. So there's no,
It's a Tesla.
So everybody that's riding is either riding in the cargo container area, taking up sacks, or they're in these passenger bubbles.
Okay.
While it's moving.
Okay. So we're sacrificing.
Which would be the 3 of you because we're on motorcycles.
Yeah. So we're sacrificing space for people to be actually inside of it for extra armor and protection and lacking a need for pack animals.
Or a driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a need for a driver.
Is that a question or a statement?
No, that was a statement.
Okay.
And so how much space we're going to have to give up for the for our workshop?
I think 12.
12.
Does that sound too big? Too small?
How big is a? I'm trying to think. Like,
I think it might be a little too. I don't know. I'm trying to imagine how big. No, I think you might. I mean, it might be a little too big, but I don't think by much. So I think 12 is fine because
I'll go down to
basically. 10. I'm trying to imagine like a large wagon and bifurcated it and try to, because this would be the massive hauler or the auto wagon, either way would be bifurcated. Half would be for storage, half would be for the tools.
Yeah. Yeah, like
But
have you ever seen one of those big snap-on trucks?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I was trying to think. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be about 12. I think would be about right.
And I'm thinking like in those snap-on trucks, they you have room to walk around in the middle there, and I'm kind of picturing you not having that room in your shop. Most of your shop's going to kind of fold out. You're gonna
like those camping things with the outdoor kitchen where they pull the range out the side of it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to picture this. So one person is 2 sacks, and then like a workbench is probably like 4 sacks, and then extra tools another 2 sacks, and then like a little bit more heavy machinery being like another 4 sacks, so like 8, 2. Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, so we have the 3 passenger, which is what we need, unless we're going to buy. Unless you want to ride the camels. I mean,
I might ride the camel for
I know
like
Sean's
a half a day.
reading something, but the expression on his face when you said ride a camel.
I might ride a camel.
Like, fuck you, man.
No, don't worry, Sean. We're motorcycles. We're good. It's them that's screwed.
You better have a big engine on that fucking thing.
On the camel?
Yeah.
Just rocket shoes on the camel.
You better go wada when I get on it.
Oh, and
Hey,
that
man,
also
that's
makes sense because
number 15, biomechanical beast. Terrifying amount of twitching muscle and cybernetic endoskeleton sheathed in synthetic skin. But yeah, you still got 4 camels.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Well, you know, we're running out of rations, so always the camels.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Okay, so
Camel's got to be disgusting. Absolutely fucking
I
disgusting.
wouldn't doubt it.
I don't-
because, like,
No.
When you're hungry, no.
Oh,
yeah,
when you're hungry, you could eat leather. I mean,
Why would it be disgusting?
well, because the
I don't-
best meats are like they're
Trapped in
What's the term?
boxes.
if you're
packaged at the
if you're
supermarket.
talking about
No, the best
the
meats have
softest meats are
yeah,
the
they have
farthest from the hoof of
they
the
have
horn.
lots of fat ingrained into the meat itself to make it so when you cook it, the fat rends out
but
and gives the meat the flavor. And I can't imagine
cow
a camel has a
doesn't-
whole.
A cow doesn't have that normally, but we still think cows are good.
Well, it doesn't when we make them specifically. We breed them specifically to
Right,
have
but
all
that's
that
a
fat.
special cow. That's a special cow.
It's a
just
special
regular
cow that everybody eats.
Not
Ain't nobody
everybody.
eating horse.
I was gonna say, Rich ain't eating it.
Well, everybody who eats meat wants that kind of cow. They don't want the fucking cow that's super lean and has no fat.
Honestly, actually, give me a skirt steak over with
Skirt steaks, it's still got tons of fat in it. It just gets rendered out. That's why it makes
It
it so
doesn't
soft.
have. Actually, no, it's not that, and it's not soft at all. That shit you gotta work on. Gotta cut it in the right direction.
No, if it's cut in the right direction.
Right.
If you cut it in the right direction against the grain, perpendicular to the grain,
Uh-huh.
the skirt steak comes apart in your mouth like that.
Right.
Perfect.
But it's also it's one of the pieces
All
of
I'm-
meat that are.
All I'm saying is that people don't eat horse. If they
Yes,
don't
they
eat
do.
horse, very few people eat horse.
America doesn't eat horses.
America doesn't
Almost
eat
every
horses.
other country does.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of countries eat horse,
I don't know.
especially in
I mean, the Mongols ate horse, so maybe.
the Slovakia areas, so forth.
Let's see. Where do people eat horse? The shit I
All right,
look
you're
up on
looking it up.
Google.
Thank you.
The first thing it comes up with, of course, will be IKEA.
Mexico, Switzerland, Kazakhstan, Belgium, Japan, Germany, Indonesia.
Those
Poland, and China.
Rockies, tough Rockies.
The Rockies.
Not Rockies.
Why don't we eat horses? CBS News says.
It's a taboo thing, just like dogs and cats.
Says, blah blah blah. Because beef is so much better.
Because beef is cheaper, because beasts of burden, horses are better.
People
And so
have
that's why they
horses.
didn't need.
People love horses, and they're part of their family, which is why we don't eat dog in the U.S. or cat.
Right.
Cats are probably disgusting. Period. But my wife's just Chinese. She says, "Listen, we don't even eat cats in China. That means they probably are disgusting."
See, I don't know what you're basing disgust off of, because I don't think we're speaking the same language.
Because Chinese people eat basically everything.
Disgusting to me would be, oh, God, can't even think of a
So
game.
I don't think
animal
it's
that's
disgusting. It's probably like
Not a very good thing
Chewy.
to put. It's super chewy.
Oh, so
super
I
just
Yeah,
okay.
it's like,
so
uh,
I'm reading
beef
it right
jerky.
now. I'm reading it right now about camel meat. And apparently camels
I mean, that's what
were
we should have looked up.
yeah, camels
Right.
camels were like their cow back then, like before movies sort of like dramatize them that they're like pack animals. They are pack animals, but you know, they're multifaceted where they can be used like horses or there can be used like cows. So like
Right.
Well,
and-
they're definitely one of their dairy animals.
yes,
It
as well as like having all their fat is more towards their hump, so the meat that is out around that, the meat around
Which
that
is
is
that.
actually very lean.
Right, which is
Saw a
the
video
same
where someone cooked with
area. Yeah, that's
Nasty.
the same area on a cow you want to eat from. It's the
Yeah.
farthest from the hoof, the horns, or the tail,
Yeah, but
So
then the
it's the
body
back.
is like
and whatnot.
Then the
Believe
body
me, I
when you go
learned how
lower
to-
than that. Yeah,
I learned how
is-
to fabricate animals.
Huh?
They call butchering fabricating. Specific things.
You didn't know Juju made animals?
I'm giving you a skeptical look right now.
Sorry.
I don't know about that one. Fabricate
Yeah, what
animals.
was that?
I also
I learned how to
fabricate
fabricate animals.
They call it fabricating because
Yeah.
butchering is fucking
He's like,
awful.
I
We
worked
chop
for
it into
Impossible.
pieces.
I'm sorry. I went to an actual culinary school where they try to use fancy words like fabricate instead of cut up.
I was thinking you worked for like an Impossible Burger and like literally fabricated like animals from Impossible Burger meat. And this is the shape of a
We grew
cat.
this lamb in the vat.
Now that we
Okay.
I just
Now that
pulled it
we've
right
shaped
out of it.
now that we've shaped it, we can cut it up into different states.
Yeah, but yeah, camel meat is actually not that bad apparently.
Sure.
I mean-
just like they say,
I think you're thinking that
roux isn't bad either, but I've had roux that's like super fucking gamey.
Well, yeah, because
Roux?
he probably wasn't prepared right, and like we don't really practice.
Well, it was in Australia. I had it, so
kangaroo.
yeah, kangaroo.
I was like, roux? Wait a minute. That's just flour and butter. I mean,
I don't know.
if
You
you
could
eat
do it
flour
wrong.
You're
and
probably
butter,
right. You're
It's
probably
gonna be
right.
pretty nasty.
It's probably tasty. I'm just talking like camel meat. Just sounds like it would be.
I think, yeah, I'm thinking what you're thinking is that it'd be like gamey stuff where it's got a really funk. But some
Well,
people like that game.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
grew up in
it
Montana. I've had plenty of
Me
gamey
personally,
stuff.
I love lamb. I love lamb. It doesn't.
Well,
it doesn't matter if it. Yeah.
Lamb isn't really
lamb
gamey,
doesn't.
though.
Yeah, lamb doesn't have that funk. Goat.
Yeah.
Goat has funk.
I've also like I've had deer.
There,
I've
that's
had
what I would
boar,
think
I've
camel
had-
would taste like. A goat. Those two animals seem
Yes.
very similar to me in flavor.
Yeah.
I love
profile.
the goat meat. I love.
I
the
like goat.
goat
I like
cheese.
I like my goat meat. I
I
like the
haven't
goat
had a lot
cheese.
of goat meat.
I'm not really a
Not a
fan of
lot.
deer, and I used to shoot deer.
I've never had.
when
any.
I was a kid. Deer is just I don't like the gaminess of it. I'll tell you what. I mean, I've had deer so many times, and it's just I don't like the gaminess. Now elk's better, a little bit less gamey.
Never had elk. That's interesting.
Antelope, a little gamey. Here's the problem.
I don't
in
think I've had
like
elk, no.
Montana or places
had
like
elk.
that, they eat a hell of a lot of sage, and sage just fucks up the meat.
Good on tofu.
Yeah. Well, as a what would you call that? Aperitif? What would you call it? What would you call it? It's just a regular herb, spice. Not so bad. Like it in my turkey.
I don't know. Actually, if you put sage in some heavy grease and fry it on some tofu, it's fucking good. That's all I can say.
Sage is amazing.
Oh, it smells really good when you just bundle it up and start trying to get rid of ghosts.
Ghosts.
Oh yeah, it's true. I think I'm growing sage in the backyard.
Gets you kind of high when you smoke it too.
I don't think
Probably
I would
mostly
ever
from the lack of oxygen, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
like doing whippets.
no, whippets are way
Oh
better.
my god! Oh god!
I fucking traveled back in time on whippets, dude.
Oh my god! What's that have in there? Which gas is nitric oxide? What's in that whippets?
Nitrous, yeah.
Nitrous.
Dentist gas. Why they say when you're at the dentist, pinch the oxygen tube.
Like you're reaching down like.
Dennis is like, what the fuck's going on?
as Juju shooting up on the screen.
Right?
Oh gosh.
I'm preparing my insulin.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you. I gotta go. It's 11. Good night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
was
gonna like.
that.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah,
Fine.
we shot a lot of shooting the shit kind of stuff.
Well, we haven't been together for like
3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah,
you
a
know?
lot of catch up. Yeah.
Fucking glad.
time.
Fucking, I
Maybe
felt-
eventually get off this fucking planet. What do you think?
Not for a long time. You're pretty fucking far away.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Oh yeah. So
Someday.
what?
We
how
got
many-
to we got to get at least 500,000
Okay.
just to get a decent ship.
Okay. So did we actually do any crafting it? I forgot. We needed actually parts though, didn't we? Right? To actually do that,
No.
we didn't.
Well,
money.
to add capacity to the sniper rifle.
You did not. Do
No,
that.
we're not doing that
Oh, we did. Okay, we weren't doing
because
that. Okay.
because it would cost 10,000. You would have to do it. It would cost 10,000, and cost 2 pre-tech scraps, which we don't have. Period.
Oh, we weren't allowed to have those at the beginning.
No, that's stuff that's valuable shit to find.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. And okay, so how much is the gun by itself?
Huh?
How
Which
much
gun?
was the gun that the sniper rifle that he has?
Like to buy one?
Yes.
I don't know.
Sean,
How much to buy a sniper rifle?
how much
Yes.
was the sniper rifle?
Ooh, you know, I bet it says
I think I have that open still.
the
Sniper
sniper
rifle,
400.
400.
Okay. So in the meantime,
Just carry 3
we
of
could
them.
just get him a sec. Yeah, just carry 2 or 3 until we can improve one of them.
Oh, we'll use them one at a time.
Pretty much.
No, I'd rather just because I'm not going to be using that like up
In
close
combat.
anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to be like something I have
and
to
you've
set
got
up
the
away in
execution attack
advance.
stuff. Yeah.
Right.
So that's what you're going to be using.
So that's why I have to lean on the pistols.
Okay.
Solar power looks
And-
pretty good, but it's kind of like it's going to be one of those when I need it desperately sort of
Yeah.
things.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's the same as the auto pistol, kind of, right?
Well, it hits harder.
Yeah. Well, but yeah. So the auto pistol is D6, and the solar powered one is 2d6. So you're
Right.
still doing D6 a round, but the auto pistol is going to give you more. It'll feel like a more even spread of hits and misses,
Actually, I'm kind of curious.
And-
more consistent spread.
I am curious about something. Rich or someone, could you read it was like sharpshooter marksman ability that I have? Like I'm able to reload things like really quickly without taking an action because of like my focus.
Let's see. Oops.
And yeah, once we have the workshop and we're moving again, we can make that solar gun shoot twice before it needs to be reloaded. That's no problem. But I just want to get the shop up so that we can start. If we need to craft stuff on the go, we can craft stuff on the go.
Oh
It
yeah, I'm
says,
totally game for that.
Will, it says once per round you can reload a ranged weapon as an on-turn action if it takes no more than 1 round to reload. Even on a miss with a
Okay.
shoot attack, you can do an unmodified 1d4 damage.
Okay. Okay. So like, funny thing, like, would that mean that does passing a weapon to someone take an action?
No.
Okay. So like, if I'm standing right next to him, I could use my ability to reload the gun for him.
No.
No,
I think we're making it too complicated. Let's just get on with
Right.
it.
I'm sorry. I thought it sounded
Like,
cool.
so, all right. So the whole reason he would use the sniper rifle is to execute somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like the only reason he would do it.
Okay.
But otherwise, if you're trying
Right.
to do it with like that solar gun, that's like the goofball stuff of Christian with his one crossbow and
Yeah.
a dozen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, I understand that it's feasible by the rules, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, and
There
the
comes
solar
a point where the
gun
logic
needs to
has to
charge
come in.
as well.
Right. Yeah. It's
And
that
so
I get.
basically, what would happen if I did the modification? It just has a bigger charge.
Yeah, that I understand. I was like, I just
Alright.
I like the idea of like
Good night, gentlemen. I have to
yeah.
work tomorrow.
Okay,
Have a
good
one,
night.
Tom.
No.
Good night,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I was just like remembering that like sniper team like have like teams. Sometimes they'll have like they have like
They always have
a
teams.
spotter and then so like a spotter and a shooter and stuff like that, and like they'll have one person doing like all the calculations and stuff like that, and then you know,
Right.
the guy.
But the spotter never touches the gun.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
He isn't handing the spotter off the gun to load it while he fires the other gun, and then switches the guns out.
It's one shot, one kill.
Okay.
And that's another thing. Yeah, moving the gun would like you'd have to get it all set up again.
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean,
yeah.
it wouldn't be as complicated as the first time, but you know, you're gonna get there an extra 10 minutes early, get the blue tape out,
Yeah.
start marking the floor.
Right.
Tripod goes here.
Yeah. I guess like I liked the idea of like us being like cooperating with a sniper shot or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounded fun to me.
I mean,
Well,
there's
I
no
mean,
reason why
I
you
guess
couldn't.
right. You could give him aid when he's making a shot,
Yeah.
as if you were
Okay.
the spotter, and give him +1 to it, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, not auto loaded it for him.
Okay. Oh yeah. What are your foci, by the way? I forget.
Mine?
You're full assassin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Assassin, don't you have something else too?
I have sniper, assassin.
sniper. Okay. What does sniper give you? I'm actually curious. I don't think I read that one.
There, I just clicked
Advantage on an
twice.
execution attack, and -4 to the physical saving throw. On an execution attack.
So like the person that gets hit has -4, or
Yeah.
you have. Okay.
And then they take double damage if they save.
I mean, if they
If they fail, they die.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Oh,
Yeah, execution attack is fucking. It's pretty cool.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
Yeah,
that's
because-
always been my problem since third. I mean, even in third edition, Coupe de Grace, Coup de Grace, whatever. God, I hate the fact that I keep saying Coupe de Grace.
Coupe de Gracie.
Coup de grace.
Bugs
Didn't
Bunny said Coupe
work
de Gracie.
as well as it should have, because they had to be restrained or unconscious, not you're slit their throat from behind when you sneak up on them.
Right.
Which this does that. The execution attack allows you to do that and is likely to kill them.
Yeah. The closest that you really get to that in 5th edition is like with assassin, but like all you get is advantage and auto crit but then crits in D&D aren't like can actually be weaker than a normal hit.
Yep.
By base rules.
Yeah, didn't someone crit with 4 or something on Sunday?
Did 4
I know
damage.
Somebody crit and did like 4 damage.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean,
Like 2 1s and a +2. That was bad.
yeah, that's why I was always like, I mean, so many times I'm like, I have the logical space that I've been able to sneak up behind this guy, and then I'm gonna do my attack roll and possibly miss.
Yeah. Like, funny enough, I've had some pretty fun moments with doing like assassin shit in 5th edition, but it was like really low level stuff, like with like creatures that had like less than 20 HP. So like it could be feasible in like low level stuff when you're an assassin. You have like 2 attacks, like, you know, 1 weapon in each hand. But after tier 1, it gets harder to do that.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna head off today. I gotta take care of some stuff before I go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Groot and read.
Groot? Oh, is that a new thing?
Yeah.
I am Groot.
Yeah. Little cartoons, I guess, right?
Little vignettes.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, they're not all Groot though. One of them has somebody that I was like, oh, I didn't know they were gonna put him in there.
Nice.
But it's all about Groot and the fact that it's not a show.
Star Killer or whatever.
It's not a show. It's vignettes.
Like,
each one of them is separate. So when I was going to watch it, it didn't go to the next one, and I'm like, this is stupid. I came on to watch all of them.
Now you got to find all of them.
Yeah,
it's a quest.
And I had to go back and make sure that I didn't miss one. And it also started me, according to IMDb and my calendar thing, it started me on the middle episode and ended me with the first episode.
Oh, that's weird.
Right. I'm like, God dang it.
Yeah, go watch Sandman, Sean.
All right.
What was it on again? What is Sandman on?
Netflix.
Oh, okay, so I can watch it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Go watch it. It's great. Just maybe don't go watch it. I don't know. Depending if you got anything to do tomorrow.
Well, no,
it was one of those where I was like, okay, I'll watch one more episode and I'll get to bed by 11. I went to bed at 1.
3 a.m. later.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? So it hasn't just been you guys talking about Sandman. Like other people that I know have been talking about Sandman. It's like wow, a lot of people talking about Sandman. I
mean, it was a good comic series from what I remember of it.
Okay.
Well, and it's plus it's. I haven't seen it, but I know from seeing the things that it's like, okay, they didn't adapt it for theaters.
Right.
They
no, Gaiman worked on it.
Yeah, so it's psychedelic and weird.
Yeah.
Whereas if you 10, 20 years ago, they would have just smashed so much of it so that it wasn't so weird. Yeah. So it wasn't a true adaptation. But this, I can tell, it's a good adaptation.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
More movies need to be not movies, and they have to be series. Yeah. Okay.
All right,
anyways, you all have a nice night.
Third time's the charm to leave.
Yeah. Right? Peace out. Bye.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
See you guys.
And yeah, that's it, folks. You lost my face. Thanks for watching, if you're watching. And